In 2014, one man named Alex Cardinale set out to create a YouTube channel. At the time, his channel was dedicated to tropical fish and aquariums. Since the very beginning, he loved being in front of a camera and discussing the things he loves. Over the years, Alex and this YouTube channel has evolved to include cooking and baking, crime discussion, WWE, and more. Alex started in 2014 with 0 subscribers, and today in 2024 we have over 16,700 subscribers and over 7 million views. Come join the party as we celebrate 10 amazing years here on YouTube. Welcome to Alex Cardinale's 10-year YouTube anniversary extravaganza.
I want to wish you a happy anniversary, and I want to add to that, bang bang, bang bang.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to night 2 of our stupendous 10-year YouTube anniversary. I'm your host, Alex Cardinale. Tonight we are celebrating a decade of being legendary and a decade of Alex Cardinale. I have another awesome show scheduled for you tonight. We have some incredible party guests tonight. Author of Moments to Weekend, Katherine Jones will be here. And for the first time ever, I will have Oasis Aquatics owner Tom Maguire here as well. I also have an Oasis Aquatics unboxing where I'll be getting 6 new fish species. 2 of them are a NTT Datnoid and an orange Zingu pike. But what are the other 4? Chef Alex has 3 delicious recipes: cannoli cookies, chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting, and macaroni and cheese, and so much more. There's going to be lots of surprises on tonight's episode. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this show started. And tonight we're doing another 10-year YouTube giveaway. Tonight's prize is going to be a copy of Moments to Weekend written by Katherine Jones. And here is how you can enter the 10-year YouTube anniversary giveaway. If you're watching live right now, you already completed step 1. Tune in live. Step 2, in the chat below, enter hashtag Alex Cardinale 10, and you will be automatically entered into the drawing. The drawing will take place later in the show, and we will choose our winner. So if you're watching us live right now, be sure to enter hashtag Alex Cardinale 10 to enter our prize giveaway, and you'll have a chance to win a copy of Moments the Weekend, which is an incredible book that my friend Katherine Jones has written. We have an early comment from Loretta Griffin. She says, "Happy anniversary, Alex. I'm going to watch the replay tomorrow since I have an early morning. Thank you very much." And my friend Matt is watching on Aquarium Session, and Matt says, "Your live event just started in Aquarium Session. I have your event being streamed live right now." Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. All right, Matt also says, "I'm so incredibly proud of you. A decade. Can you believe that a decade of Aqua Alex on YouTube? It seems like yesterday I was watching your first show." Yes, that is definitely true. It has been a decade of dominance for me, Aqua Alex, and Alex Cardinale. Congrats on 10 years, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a quick message. And this is my message for the future. I know we're celebrating an anniversary, but I always plan for the future, even in anniversaries. So in the future, I want to continue to put out fun videos and fun, informal, but also educational and entertaining live streams. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next decade. I'm going to continue to put out fun videos and live streams. I also want to inspire other people to be creative, and I want them to follow their dreams on YouTube. We need to see more people create YouTube channels discussing the things they love. So hopefully I'll inspire others to be creative. And finally, I would like to meet more amazing people. So far on my YouTube channel, I have made some great friends. So I look forward to potentially meeting more people and making more amazing friends with my YouTube channel. All right, so let's get to our very first surprise here on night 2 of my 10-year YouTube anniversary.
Hey, Brandy, are you on your 10-year YouTube anniversary? Are you on your 10-year YouTube anniversary? Say hello, Brandy. Say hi, good girl. Hi, buddy. Hi, baby. You saying hi to the YouTube audience? Huh? Brandy is my 8-year-old beagle, huh, girl? Brandy, are you on the 10-year YouTube anniversary, pretty girl? Are you on the 10-year YouTube anniversary? This is my Brandy girl. She's 8 years old. I got her in 2016. Say hi, buddy. Say hello. Good girl. She's tired.
And that was my beagle, Brandy, who wanted to be part of the show today. So I made sure she got to be part of the show. All right now we're going to go ahead and welcome Aqua Alex to the show. And Aqua Alex is going to show off the first awesome fish of the evening, which is an albino tiger Oscar. Check it out. Yeah.
Go on, man.
No. All right, so those were my 2 albino Oscars, and later on in the show, I'm going to show you my Rotkeil Severum pair that I have. So let's check out some of the live comments. So unfortunately, on StreamYard, it only says Facebook user, so I really don't know who is commenting, but I probably can surmise it. But anyway, this comment says, "It's funny you put Brandy on. Your mom sent me that wonderful picture of you and Brandy that I used to make your announcement for our spoiler. Thank you so much, Mom, for her help." And they did like the video that you made. They enjoyed it. There is a albino, a Latino, yes, and a convict cichlid in your video. Very cool mix. Yes, there was 3 convicts in there, but unfortunately there's not anymore because they were being very aggressive to my albino Oscars. You might have noticed some nip fins. The nip fins were caused by the convicts, so I went ahead and rehomed them, and I contacted my friend, and he came and got them, but they became feeders for a 24-inch red-tailed catfish, so I'm sure that red-tailed cat was very, very happy to have some healthy feeders. But I'm sad I had to rehome them to a red-tailed cat, but they were just way too aggressive. And that baby albino has very beautiful markings. Yes, that is absolutely true. Convicts are used as feeders in the aquarium hobby anyway. All right. And that was me, Matt. I made the comment about your mom and Brandy. My other Facebook went down, so I switched back to this one. Okay, so that's cool. My friend Shamu Aquatics is in the house, and Shamu says, "Convict got evicted." Yeah, unfortunately, they got evicted. They were too aggressive. All right now we're going to welcome Chef Alex to the show. And Chef Alex is going to give out a recipe that was supposed to take place last night on night 1, but I forgot to upload the video of what I was able to film. Now, I was filming with a dead camera that I didn't know about. So unfortunately, I didn't film the part of me making the sugar cookies, the sugar cookie part. So the only thing that I filmed was me making the cannoli filling and making the sandwiches the next day when my camera was fully charged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my cookie recipe for the base, and then I'll show you how to make the filling. It is a very, very simple recipe, and I actually created a recipe card for you guys. So here it is. Chef Alex's cannoli cookies. I know the writing is a little bit small, but it says, "Take the classic Italian dessert and the Italian pastry and turn it into a delicious cookie. Starting off with a sugar cookie base and then sandwich together with a delicious cannoli filling and topped with powdered sugar. You'll be making these all the time, and you'll say to hell with the traditional cannoli." All right, so let's get to the ingredients for this cookie. You're going to need 1 cup of Crisco all vegetable shortening, 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of Spice Islands pure vanilla extract or Watkins, but you want to use a really good quality vanilla, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That is the cookie recipe. Heat the oven to 375. Line the baking sheet with parchment paper. Beat the shortening and granulated sugar in a large bowl with a mixer on high speed for about 2 minutes. Add eggs and vanilla and beat until smooth. Beat in flour, baking soda, and salt until combined, and drop by rounded tablespoon 2 inches apart on your prepared baking sheet. And you're going to bake those for 9 to 11 minutes or until lightly browned. And you're going to let them cool for 2 minutes. So these are sort of like a shortbread sugar cookie hybrid, but they're perfect for cannoli cookies. And for the cannoli filling, a homemade simple cannoli filling, you will need 1 container of ricotta cheese, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, or you can use mascarpone, 1 cup of powdered sugar, a dash or 2 of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of lemon or orange extract. Combine all the ingredients and mix well. Place in the refrigerator until your cookies are done and until your cookies are cool. Do not sandwich them with the filling when the cookies are warm because ricotta and heat do not mix well together. So when your cookies are completely cool, either spoon or pipe the cannoli filling on the end of one cookie and top to create a cannoli sandwich. Sprinkle with powdered sugar and serve. These cookies should be refrigerated because of the ricotta. And they are delicious. I tried 2 today, and they were really good. And I'm on a diet, and I ended up having 2 of these things. But they're absolutely delicious. So now I'm going to show you how to make the delicious cannoli filling and put these sandwiches together. They're going to make cannoli cookies. They have a sugar cookie base and a cannoli filling sandwich between them. It's going to be really delicious, and I think you're going to like this cannoli cookie. We're going to start by making the cannoli filling first. And of course, we're making homemade cannoli filling. So we're going to need some ricotta cheese for our cannoli filling. So I like to use this brand. Albino has some of the best ricotta cheese out there. We're also going to need 8 ounces of cream cheese. We're also going to add some chocolate chips to make it a good cannoli filling. And then of course we're going to add in some powdered sugar to sweeten it. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start by adding in our cheeses. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish our cannoli cookies. Right here, I have our first batch of cookies that are fresh out of the oven, and I let them cool completely. You need to make sure you let them cool completely, otherwise they're going to melt your cannoli filling. Here is that delicious cannoli filling that I made yesterday. It sat in the fridge for 24 hours, which gives it a lot of flavor, but there might be a little bit of moisture in there from the ricotta. That's okay. All you have to do is give it a good mix and it'll be better. And here is that delicious cannoli filling that I made yesterday. So we're ready to make our cannoli sandwiches, our cannoli cookies. Alright, that's good. So we're going to take a cookie scoop and we're going to grab our cookies here and make some room so I can show you. Alright, so let's move the tray towards us. There we go. Here is our sugar cookies we're going to fill. So we're going to put this one on face side down so I can put some filling in there. And then I'm going to grab a scoop of this delicious cannoli filling. That's a little bit too much. Let's see. There, that's about enough. And then we're going to plop that right down on top of the cookie. And then we're going to take another cookie and top that. And there you have a homemade cannoli sandwich cookie. I'll show you how to make another one. So we're going to take another cookie and we're going to plop some cannoli cream in there. So there's some cannoli cream. And then you take the top of a cookie and you do that. And there you have another cannoli cookie, looking very beautiful. Now you can dust the tops of these with powdered sugar if you want. They'll make them very cannoli-like. I'll be right back. I got one more batch of cookies coming out of the oven. And here are the finished cannoli cookies. They look absolutely delicious. You want to put them in the fridge for at least 20 minutes after you finish them. These are the delicious cannoli cookies. And they are absolutely delicious, so I definitely recommend making them. All right now we're going to welcome our first party guest, who is the author of Moments the Weekend. Let's get to our first party guest, Katherine Jones. It's time for our first interview this evening, and I'm going to be interviewing someone that I've known longer than my YouTube channel. She is a good friend of mine and also a mentor of mine, and she recently published a new book called Moments the Weekend. We recently had her on Saturday Live, and now we're going to have her here on my 10-year YouTube anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Katherine Jones to the show. How are you doing today, Katherine?
I'm doing wonderful. I want to clap for you and say thank you for having me here. And I want to say a bunch of stuff in this response, but I am doing fantastic. I'm happy to be here sharing this moment with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know we know each other longer than 10 years.
Yeah. I don't even know exactly when we started. I'm sure I could pin down a date, but you know how you have people that just seem like they've always been a part of your life? Like we've always been collaborating, cross-promoting, brainstorming about ideas. Hey, did you know about this? Hey, did you know about that? Did you try this? So always sharing information. So I know over the time, and I'm coming up on 15 years with TNTBS Media, that it seems like you probably have been there the whole 15 years because we went from online radio to what they call podcasting. So yeah, maybe you have been around the whole 15 years, but 10 years in any particular industry, especially with podcasting evolving, is a huge success. So I applaud you because there's not many of us that are left that started with us. So this anniversary is huge.
I definitely agree with you on that point. How have you been?
I have been doing fine. I had my first book club. Book discussion for Moments the Weekend. So I've participated in book clubs, but never with the author present. And it was different. And it was hard for me not to participate in the conversation because I wanted to give it away. But I held back and just listened to what the readers had to say. And there were guys and girls having this discussion. So Alex, you've read my book. A couple of other guys have read my book. So I'm like excited that this book club, the guy was very vocal. And I'm like, wow. So this book isn't just for one sex. It's for men and women. And he really enjoyed it. So I love all of you guys' response, especially the men though, because I didn't think that, you guys would flip the pages of such a steamy book, but y'all haven't hesitated. So that's big. That just happened this week. And then there's a book panel discussion coming up in April that I'll be a part of because I'm an author. So it's moving along. Things are moving along. I'm excited about it.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Your book is an amazing book. I loved reading it.
Thank you. And thank you for being my first interview.
That was a pleasure of mine. I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah. So 10 years, how many shows have you had in 10 years?
Well, let's just say
not per show, like not for your wrestling show, not for the aquarium show, not like how many episodes, but for each one. Because like right now you have true crime, you have the aquarium show, you have baking, you have Saturday Night Live, and I'm missing, and then I said wrestling before. So that's at least 5 shows right now. So like, how many different types of shows have you had?
Oh, over the years, I probably had like 6 or 7, but right now I have 5.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I can
And you
handle
always
5.
that's okay. Okay. That's what's been consistent. How do you keep it all going? Because I know even with me having help when I was doing the podcast more frequently, it was a lot. So you're doing 5 shows right now, and they're separate content. So they have their own theme going on. So how do you manage it all?
That's a great question. I have a lot of free time, so I dedicate most of my free time to my YouTube videos. So if I was working, I probably wouldn't be able to do five shows. So right now I have the time to be able to dedicate to all the shows. I enjoy doing it, though. It's fun.
Okay. Because it is a time commitment. So I think people would want to know that. It takes time to edit, but you seem to do it like it's a breeze. So how much time, since you have the time availability, how much time do you spend in creating content? And then how much time do you spend with editing that content?
The creating content part is the easiest, probably about an hour or 2. I create the content. Editing takes a little bit longer for some reason. So editing's probably for 2, 3, maybe 4 hours, sometimes even 5 and 6 hours, depending on how long the video is. The longer the video, the more harder it is to edit.
That's what I've heard. I have never, I have yet to master editing. That's why you helped me with my editing. So 10 years, what would you say is the difference from your very first day doing online radio to now? What is the difference from day one to day now?
I think from day one to now, I'm more professional. And I talk a little bit slower now, and people can understand me now. Before, I used to talk very fast.
Well, what made you slow down? Because we know when we talk among our friends and our family, they seem to understand us. So now we're doing radio and video. Like, what's the difference, right? So what made you change it when you were talking fine before? Or it seemed, right?
I actually listened and watched it myself, and I realized some of the stuff that I was saying was really fast. I couldn't hear it myself. So I was like, I got to talk slower.
Okay. Okay. Because sometimes sometimes we can't see or understand what other people see when they describe us. So they say, hey, you talk too fast. And we don't recognize it because we're not the recipient of it. So yeah, going back to watch your videos or listening to your audio does help. You know, it seems like you may be using the proper words, but when you go back to listen to it, we get in the habit of running words together as if we're writing, but we talk and run them together. Or I know when I get excited, like I'm probably talking really fast now. When I get excited, I'm just, ooh, and I hope you get it all, you know, not because I'm nervous, but I'm excited and I want to get it all out and I'm happy to be here, you know, but you have to find a way to convey that same excitement, but where people can appreciate it too, you know? So yeah, going back to listen to your own work can help with that. Was it only you when you went back to listen to it, or did you have people who listened to your content or watched your content say, hey, Alex, I didn't quite understand what you said, or you talk fast? Did anybody ever say that?
Yes, quite a few people actually did. And that's why I went and listened to it myself to see if they were telling the truth. And I found that they were, even though I didn't want to admit it.
Okay, because that was the other thing I was going to ask. Like, you had to go check to make sure. But for me, it's not always that I don't believe the person, but I don't see what they see. So until I see what they see, I won't know what to change because, you know, I'm doing whatever this is. I've been functional, you know. So until I can see what they see, I won't be able to make the adjustment. But I can see, you know, saying, I don't know if they're just, you know, being mean or if they're just bothering me, and it could be people that we love and trust. But, you know, when we think that we're doing something well, we're a little more protective of it. I know it took me over 20 years to write a book. and put it out there to the world, just imaginary. Now, a fact-based book about business, I can do that because you can find that information anywhere. However, when you take your creativity and put it out there, people have their opinion, and that's scary. So yeah, somebody criticizing me would make me wonder, is it really what you say? So I would give it a second look as well. Yeah. 10 years. Okay. So of course, professionalism, you do get better. Even from this day going on, you're going to get better. You're going to get more creative. But I've seen you reinvent yourself. Do you remember what your very first show was that you created?
Yes, it was actually a cooking show. Chef Cardinale cooking show was my very first show. And
how
I
did you
progressed to,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
then I progressed to fish keeping shows and crime shows and everything that I do now.
But how did you decide to reinvent yourself in those ways? Because they're not related.
No,
they're not a
that's
spin-off
true.
of another topic.
I guess I would say that I tried to stay relevant with the times. So I tried to stay current with the trends, what's trending in the aquarium hobby, what's trending in wrestling, what's trending in cooking and baking. So that's one of the things that kept me relevant and kept me pretty successful, is staying with the times. A lot of times people don't like to stay with the times, and that's what drags them down. So that's how I've been able to be successful all the time, is stay current.
Now, being current and with the times, now those topics that you covered, those are some of many trendy topics. So I need to know, is there a personal interest of your own in each one of these categories?
Yes, I love to cook and bake. I love keeping tropical fish, and I like to watch wrestling weekly. So there's always interest there.
Good, because that does make it easy. And I just wanted to share with your audience those tidbits through your interview, because trying to be on top of everything that's trendy is difficult if you're just trying to do trendy. But finding what you are attracted to and what you're going to follow, it'll make it easier to keep up with the trend. So yeah, for myself, what this needs to be said, I like topics that maybe make you squirm a little bit. And as I've reflected, I'm saying maybe I haven't, made people squirm as much. But I think now that we're in this sensitivity culture, almost anything you say can make people squirm, and it can be uncomfortable. So mine is just about having conversations, productive conversations. And so that could be anything. And it does change. When I remember when I began with Blog Talk Radio, one of the conversations was same-sex marriages, specifically same-sex marriages. Now that's 15 years ago. Look at where we are now. And I happened to be looking at a writing topic last night, and it's gone from LGBTQIA, and now there's a number and a plus sign, and there's some more stuff that's happened since, LGBT. That's what it was in the beginning, 15 years ago. Now it's here. And that conversation has evolved, and it's really not about how you feel about it. This is what's happening in your society, and how are you going to navigate your life? Because you don't always know who's who or what's what. And with them expanding the letters in the LGBTQ community, we never know who we might offend, right? We don't want the next, friend or supporter to be offended by something that we say and think. Everything from what foods you eat is sensitive. If someone is vegan and they like turkey bacon, but you like real bacon, so everything is a sensitivity issue. So that is my platform. And so how I've been able to evolve over the years is definitely sticking with the topics that are relevant to me. And even with people being sensitive about what it seems like everything, it does allow us a different perspective, because I think they're sensitive. They should just get over it, or they should not make so much noise about this topic. But why do I feel that way? you know, because while I'm not interested in what they have going on, I may have my own group that I want to, you know, get support, and I want people to get behind and to take my cause seriously. So for if no other reason to take someone seriously is because I want to be taken seriously, you know, and that doesn't always equate that I believe how another person or another people group believe. And that's hard to separate, you know, what I believe and what I allow in the world around me. Because what do we really have control over? If we're really honest, you know, we have control of how we respond to what happens around us. We don't necessarily control what happens around us. I posted the other day that I'm grateful that I'm not responsible for how our days go, because I would forget to turn off the sun and turn on the moon. Like I would forget. I'd get caught up in whatever I'm doing, and you all would just be out here thinking it's daytime forever because I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry, you know. So I'm glad I'm not in charge of every single thing about my own life. And I think that that's what from 15 years ago to now, and us working together, I think that's in my personal life and in my professional life. I think I've gotten better with that. I won't say I've mastered that, but that's been my quest from the beginning, and it's evolving, but it's still that same conversation. One of the conversations 15 years ago was about education, and we're still talking about education. And I think charter schools were just becoming a thing 15 years ago. So no matter where you are now, there are lots of different variations of how you can school your children. Homeschool, charter schools, you know, I'm like, wow, all of the choices. So we've seen a lot of growth with each other over this time. And I thank you for including me in this big milestone for you. And I continue to support you and cheer you on and watch you continue to grow creatively and making all of your shows better and better. I am honored that you included me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I loved having you on the show. I wanted you to be part of it because you've helped me a lot.
We've helped each other. So this is also what comes from collaborating many, many years of continually supporting and having a network of people who are ready to see you succeed, you know? So, man, and thank you for always having creative ideas and being a go-getter. You are a high content producer. You are a go-getter. And I believe you are at the monetization stage with your YouTube channel. So I'm looking for you really to go through the roof now.
Me too. I hope so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love the aquarium behind you.
I do too. It is so tranquil, so peaceful. Tell me what kind of fish that is. You see the white looking one? What is that?
It looks like an albino Oscar.
Well, you're probably right. I have no idea.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, very peaceful. And then my favorite animal, the elephant, is above my head. So I'm in heaven.
Yeah, I see the elephant. It's nice too.
Yes. Yes. So, Alex, before you and I wrap up our time together and you get on to the other segments of your 10th anniversary, what else would you like to make sure we know about your 10 years in doing, what do we call it? Because it's not just one thing. It's online radio, it's webcasting, it's web series, it's podcasting, is vlogging. Like, so this thing that's expanded over this time we've worked together. What else do you want your people to know about your journey?
That it's only going to continue to grow from here on out to even bigger and better things.
Absolutely.
We're just beginning.
Absolutely. I agree. We just now have an idea of what we're doing.
I agree.
It'll take about 10 years to get a good idea. Wow.
Well, I want to thank you so much for being here today. It was a great time interviewing you.
I did the interview and I did all the heavy lifting here, sir.
You did really well. I appreciate it.
Well, I wanted the audience to know more about you. I mean, they can hear about me anytime that I'm a guest, but it's your 10th anniversary, and I think that it's really a big deal, and for people to see that, you know, you didn't just show up out of nowhere. You've been doing this for a while. Right.
You carried me today.
Yes.
It was fun. I had a blast. Thank you so much.
I had a great time too. Until next time, have a super day.
I'd like to thank my friend Katherine Jones for being our great first party guest, but I can't wait till our next party guest is going to be on the show. Our next party guest is going to be my good friend, Tom Maguire, the owner of Oasis Aquatics, and that should be in about 15 to 20 minutes. And we also have someone that is looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing Tom Maguire's interview. I've been looking at videos of the store, Oasis Aquatics. It is amazing. Yes, absolutely. It is 100% amazing. It takes one hell of a lot of a passion for this hobby to get a fish store that nice. That is definitely 100% true. I agree with that. Does Katherine Jones keep fish? Unfortunately, not yet, but I'm pretty sure I could convince her to keep some fish. In the future, I'm always asking her to get an aquarium, so hopefully soon.
When the morning comes, I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes. 매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever, baby. 어둠이 내겐 더 변했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And they thought that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and you make my
All right, welcome back to night 2 of our 10-year YouTube anniversary. Right now, we're going to go ahead and play the first hit single from my rapper friend, Ryan Serene. The name of this song is Drip. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, it's been a while, man. Hey yo, guess who's back? Drip, 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 drip. Let it all drip, 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 drip. Let the swag drip, 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 drip. Let it all drip, 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 drip. Let the swag. Hey yo, Yeah, it's been a minute. Good 7 years since you heard me spit it. Clean up nice, you should see the inside. Got a new flow on the southeast side. Time I run it back, haters need a Tampax. Heard the kid was sick, now I'm spitting anthrax. Don't try me, feeling lively. Looking like Blake, y'all know where to find me. Back in the booth, long overdue. Let the crew know, the tide is the truth. I am not finished, swag still dripping. Got a full sack, about to go swimming. Said I got this, call a locksmith. Y'all need a new set, I got the locks picked. I ain't blowing smoke, had to switch it up. Saw the lane open, took it straight to the cup.
Drip, 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 drip.
Let it all
Drip, 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 drip.
let the swag
Drip, 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 drip.
let it all
Drip, 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 drip.
let the swag. Oh, you didn't know? Let me remind you. Know you hear my footsteps right behind you. Took a different route, still push weight. Who you know like me? Set the record straight. Put it on paper, put it on wax. Let them take shots, watch the cash stack. All about mine, hit like a gold mine. Jordan on the baseline, y'all nosedive. This is too easy, y'all suspect. Came back like a ghost, can't dissect. Time to collect, y'all got a head start. I just let it drip, serve the shit a la carte. Got what you want, said you need a fix. All that other rap shit ain't equivalent. Me no disrespect, always keep it real. Fuck with the lights on, man, sex appeal. My next move looking like checkmate. Skip the foreplay, watch me penetrate. She got a jawline and a long neck. Open up wide, cause I ain't done yet. Oh, I'm nasty, thought I made it clear. Swinging on these cats like a fucking chandelier. Flow on point, I just let it drip. Out here working like yay on the great shift.
Drip, 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 drip.
Let it all
Drip, 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 drip.
let the swag
Drip, 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 drip.
let it all
Drip, 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 drip.
And that is an incredible song that my friend Ryan Serene created. It is definitely awesome. So let's check out some of the live comments. Brandon, my friend from Shamu Aquatics, says, I'm still thinking about those cookies. Well, when you come to Florida, we can make them together. We can make you a batch of delicious cannoli cookies. They are absolutely delicious. All right, so right now we're going to take a trip down memory lane. It's time for our first Throwback Thursday. Fish keepers, today I want to talk to you about A.C.E. Life Rock. What I'm holding right here is a part of a A.C.E. branch rock. I cut this up to make it look like driftwood to go in my 120-gallon saltwater fish only with live rock tank. Now in this video, I'm going to explain to you why I chose A.C.E. Life Rock over actual live rock. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, when you are setting up a fish only with live rock tank, you first have to decide what kind of live rock that you want. So for me, I did hours upon hours of research. And I almost went and got actual live rock. Until one day, I went to the fish store to buy the live rock, and there were some interesting creatures that were in the live rock. There were fireworms, bristleworms, and he said there was a gorilla crab in that live rock, and they just got that shipment in. So he couldn't sell me the live rock, and I didn't want it with all those nasty organisms on it. So I said, what is your suggestions for good rock for a beginner? And he told me he recommended going with dry rock. And I said, cool. And then I saw this beautiful purple rock called A.C.E. Life Rock. Now, this is not like no ordinary dry rock, because first, it's painted purple to look like coralline algae. Second, it's got bacteria baked on it, so really it's like live rock, because it's already got bacteria on it, and you're not going to have the unwanted organisms in your aquarium like bristleworms, fireworms, gorilla crabs, and all those bad starfish that can overpopulate your aquarium. So I saw that and I was like, I'm getting this rock. I'm getting A.C.E. Life Rock in my aquarium. This rock is absolutely stunning. Alright, so that video was from 2015. So that was about 11 years ago. So 11 years ago, I filmed that video when I was partnering with A.C.E. Alright, it's been a fun show so far. But last night we had a great time as well. Let's check out the highlights from night 1 of our 10-year YouTube anniversary. And then I have a special surprise for you. And then we're going to welcome my friend, Tom Maguire from Oasis Aquatics, one of my favorite guests that I got to interview.
I wouldn't appreciate those. So, I mean, there's so many over the time, but I do love the Red Devils and then the Oscar videos, stuff like that. Stuff that I have that I kind of can relate to when you tell about the stuff and the habits of yours. You know, Brutus, the worm baller like my Oscar, where he loves his worms and goes crazy on them. All kinds of stuff. But I always enjoyed the podcast because I sit with my headphones in at work and I listen as I...
So these are fresh out of the oven, delicious red velvet cookies. We're going to let them cool and then we'll make the cream cheese icing.
For having me on the show. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited for the opportunity, and we should have a good time.
Absolutely. I've known you for a while now, so I figured you'd be a great guest for my night 1.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's an honor to be here. It's a monumental moment. You know, congratulations on the 10-year milestone. I know you and I have kept in touch over the years, and I've always appreciated your support. So I'm happy to be here and, you know, celebrate in this moment with you. But, you know, congratulations to you too.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I think we first met in 2015, right?
Yeah, 2015, before my release of The Perfect Mistake, yeah.
Awesome. So it's almost 10 years for our friendship now.
Yeah, 10 years. Obviously, I disappeared for a while, been very busy on the family side of things, but happy to be back doing music and doing what I love. And you know, one of the really cool things about this moment in particular is that when I did return to doing music, you know, you were one of the first people to reach out and support, and that's something that's always meant a lot to me. So just want to say thank you for that too.
No problem. Happy to support my friends with whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
So how did you become a rapper?
You know, I've always had a passion for music. You know, I was first exposed to hip hop when I was like, you know, 12, 13 years old. But obviously, you know, Eminem and 8 Mile was just pivotal to my childhood. I had an interest in music. I always loved music. But when I was about 15, I started kind of experimenting in the studio and doing music on the side, trying to find myself as an artist. So I've been doing music for a long time, but I would say.
So that was last night. Those were all the highlights from last night. If you haven't watched night one, you can find it on my YouTube channel, The Real Alex Cardinale. So while I was playing that clip, someone submitted a video to me that they want me to play right now. So let's go ahead and feature that video.
Got Ryan's video for Drip on in the background. Really enjoying night two. That interview with Katherine Jones was awesome. Sitting here waiting anxiously for Tom Maguire of Oasis Aquatics to come on. Alex, we're all so very, very proud of you, man. I've watched you from the very beginning, how you've grown from that skittish young man on your first few videos to this competent creator of wonderful YouTube content and your mini YouTube personalities. We all love you here at Aquarium Obsession. We're so proud of you. Here's to another 10 years, my brother.
Thank you very much. And the Oasis Aquatics commercial, or excuse me, the Oasis Aquatics interview will be coming up in a few minutes right after this surprise. And this is a surprise on location video that I filmed on Tuesday evening.
On-track family fun fair. Get your picture taken with Ace the Easter Bunny. On track, we have a petting zoo.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to take you along with me bowling for my 10-year YouTube anniversary. Today I'm pre-bowling since obviously today is Thursday and I usually bowl on Thursdays. So I'm pre-bowling for this week's bowling. All right, even though I bowled terrible, I had a lot of fun doing that and filming that. But right now, it is time for my favorite part of the 10-year YouTube anniversary. You know, I was very blessed and honored to work with my friend over at Oasis Aquatics, Tom Maguire. Not only do I have an unboxing for you in our main event tonight, but I'm also honored to have interviewed him. And it was my favorite thing that I got to do for my 10-year YouTube anniversary. Before I play the interview, I would like to mention that Tom and I are doing a 10% discount that started yesterday and is going to conclude on Sunday. It's Aqua Alex Oasis 10. You'll get 10% off anything you order between Wednesday through Sunday. So I'm going to play that little promotion, and then we'll get right into this amazing interview.
Aqua Alex Cardinale, Tom Maguire, and Oasis Aquatics would like to offer aquarium hobbyists all over the United States 10% off your online order. Oasis Aquatics ships across the USA. The code is in celebration of Aqua Alex, celebrating 10 years on YouTube, and is a way of giving back to the tropical fish hobby. Oasis Aquatics supplies exotic freshwater and saltwater species such as stingrays, arowanas, datnoids, catfish, cichlids, and more. Top quality healthy fish and excellent customer service. The coupon code is Aqua Alex Oasis 10. You must mention the coupon code in the email to receive the discount. The discount is valid only on the week of the 10-year anniversary, and it will begin promptly on Wednesday, March 6, 2024, and conclude on Sunday, March 10, 2024. The perfect time to get yourself some show-quality fish. To get 10% off, simply place your order and use the discount code AqualexOasis10. Go to www.oasisaquaticsnj.com and check out the stock list, and when ready, hit place an order to fill out the species you want in the email and include the discount code AqualexOasis10.
I'm excited for this one. We have an incredible guest here on my 10-year YouTube anniversary. I'm a big fan of this guest. I'm actually a good friend of him now. He is the owner of Oasis Aquatics, and luckily he supports my YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, Tom Maguire from Oasis Aquatics. How are you doing today, Tom?
I'm doing fantastic. A lot better now that I'm on air with the infamous Alex Cardinale.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'd like to begin by saying thank you for working with me. I really appreciate it.
You don't have to thank me, brother. The pleasure's all mine.
Thank you. I've really enjoyed working with you. It's fun. It's been a blast.
Hey, it's the beginning of a very wet and very fishy friendship. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's true. So how did you get into the fish keeping hobby?
Ooh, we're going to go way back there. So when I was about, I think 5 years old, my grandfather dug a fish tank out of the attic and decided that neon tetras and guppies were the way to go, which is funny as hell because behind me is my tank, one of my tanks at home with neon tetras and guppies in it. And ever since then, I was obsessed and I never got enough. And from that point on, it became one fish tank and 2 and 20 and 30 and 40, and it just kept going from there.
That's cool. So we have a pretty similar background. I was kind of born in the aquarium hobby because my dad was keeping fish way before I was born.
Nice. Yeah. It's it kind of seems to run in the family a bit with a lot of people, and especially a lot of the people that I've met that are super into the hobby. They grew up with fish tanks, and I try to encourage that all the time with people who come into the store. So they're like, oh, well, we have kids and stuff, and we don't know if we're ready. And I'm like, well, that's the perfect time. It's great for kids. It's great for people. It's relaxing. It's fun. I can say all I want about the hobby, but it kind of speaks for itself, I'm sure, for most of the people that subscribe to your channel.
That's true. So what is your favorite fish?
My favorite, I'll give you a genus. That's the best I can do. But Geophagus is, to this day, my favorite. And I got so obsessed with them, I've kept and bred every single Geophagus species I could get my hands on. And it got to the point where I could no longer find other Geophagus. So I started going into Gymnogeophagus, which very few people have, and I got lucky enough to know a guy who goes to Uruguay and collect them by hand. So every once in a while I can get some rare species of those. But yeah, geos are hands down my favorite freshwater fish.
I love Geophagus too. I had a nice group of Abalios that I lost in November. So someday soon I'll get some more Geophagus.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I try to turn a lot of people onto them because they're peaceful, they're always super active, and they're beautiful in my opinion.
So let's talk about Oasis Aquatics. When did you know you wanted to open a fish store?
So, well, I knew I wanted to open a fish store when I was a little kid. That was always like my dream, to kind of go ahead and that be the ultimate goal. So when I decided to do Oasis Aquatics, I had already been breeding and selling stuff online for a very long time, probably 8 years. And so I developed a pretty good following. And I was also doing aquarium maintenance, and I met a lot of really great people that are in the hobby and the industry. And I got an opportunity to open the store. So I decided it was the right time. I was ready both, mentally, financially, and educationally, that I finally figured that I was, at that point, because it takes quite a bit to know every species. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of just freshwater to know about and know what their food requirements are, the pH, the parameters, all that kind of stuff. So as any fish owner and fish store owner will tell you, it's a lot, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm blessed to be where I am, and I hope to continue to do this for as long as I can.
That's cool. I'm always happy to hear about mom and pop fish stores because I support them a lot over the big box stores.
There's a lot of big box stores going on, but I feel encouraged, especially after having, run this store for the past year, of all the people who come in, and whether it's me or somebody else, it doesn't matter. And I tell people that all the time, but go to your local fish store, talk to them, find out whatever their recipe is. And I'm sure that it's better than the big box stores. And don't get me wrong, they're great for dry goods and stuff like that and whatever. But when it comes to the love and the passion for the actual live animals, you're not going to find that where, somebody's just looking for a job. This isn't a job. This is a lifestyle. This is a passion. This is everything that I know and love. And you'll find that in 99% of your local fish stores. You're not going to find that in the big box stores.
I agree 100%. So how did Oasis Aquatics come to be?
So I actually, I had a garage where I was breeding stingrays and stuff like that. And in New Jersey, we get lots of really unfavorable weather. So every time there would be, 3 feet of snow on the ground, I would go down to my little tropical hut in this garage, and I always said it was my little oasis. So that's how the name came to be, because every time, I mean, it could be 8 degrees outside and 3 feet of snow on the ground, but I would walk into this massive complex of bright, beautiful tropical fish that was 80 degrees. So that's kind of how I came up with the name, and I kind of ran with it from there.
That's awesome. So when did you open your store?
April 1st of last year. So we're coming up 11 months will be March 1st. So we're almost at 1 year now.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
So do you get a lot of online orders, or is it mostly local?
It's picking back up with the online, which is wonderful. I love shipping fish. Let me retract that. I don't love shipping fish because it is stress on the animals and it's stress on me. However, in most places, especially in the middle of the country, you can't get what I have access to. And a lot of people, even on the coast, like in New York and California and stuff, they don't have access to what I do. So me being able to provide that and having the knowledge to be able to ship them ethically and sustainably to wherever it may be, whether it's Nevada or Colorado or Michigan, wherever it is, it makes me very happy to be able to bring in these animals and clean them up and then send them over to wherever somebody might not have access to them. Because as we all know, mom and pop stores they're tough, and it's kind of dwindling. But those people who choose to support me, it means the world to me. So being able to do that is awesome, and I hope it just continues to grow. So
I'm sure it will. You have high quality fish and excellent customer service.
I try my best, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what was your first thought when I first messaged you asking about our sponsorship?
So I think I may have reached out to you first, because I was extremely humbled when I saw Oasis Aquatics tagged in. I think it was a YouTube video going through your favorite like online stock lists. So I saw myself tagged in that, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I got to tell you, man, you were the first person to ever do an unboxing video with any of my animals. And I've been shipping animals for at least 10 years now. And that absolutely meant the world to me. And I can't tell you how cool that is. I've revisited that video many times. So for that, I thank you. And I'm extremely excited. If anybody else wants to do that, I would love that. But yeah, that was the start, I think. Then I reached out to you and said, hey, that was incredible, and I thanked you for that, and I think we kind of just went from there.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm glad I'm glad to partner with you. I love your business and everything that you do.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to fly you up to Jersey, man.
Absolutely. That could be what we can do for next year.
Yeah, the old 11 year.
So what should people know about Oasis Aquatics?
What I want people to know is that, I mean, it's kind of simple. I don't want people to support a personality, if that makes sense. There's a lot of YouTube people out there, and they think they know this and that. It's not necessarily about me, and I don't want it to be about me, but whether it's me or somebody else, I want people to find someone who knows what they're talking about, who dedicated their life to it, and go with their recipe. Find somebody who is friendly, they're compassionate, they love the animals, they love the hobby. I mean, it's my entire life, and whether it's me or somebody else, I'm very friendly with a lot of people all across the country who sells fish. It's not a competition to me. It's more of getting more people enthusiastic about keeping and breeding and just loving nature. If we can bring a little bit of that into everybody's home, I think a lot of people would be a lot happier. And, you know, like I said, I don't want it to necessarily about me, but find somebody along those lines. And, you know, I genuinely do hope that a lot of people see that in me and reach out in the future. But if it's not me and you find somebody you like better, go for it. You know, those are the kind of people that we need. And I continue to support that forever. And one thing I tell people all the time, it's like a chef going out to different restaurants. You don't necessarily think that the chef is going to go to like some local dive bar, but maybe that's his favorite. And the chef has got to go out to eat. And I do the same thing. I buy fish from people all the time just for my personal use, whether it's, you know, I can't find it somewhere else and I trust the quality elsewhere, but I will continue to do that. And that supports them. That supports their hobby. That supports their life. And I'll always do that. So I never want to be the spokesperson for, you know, keeping fish and thinking that I'm the best thing there ever was. I don't, but I like to stay humble and say that, hey, you find a recipe that works and you go with that.
That's one thing I like about you. You're very humble and compassionate.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it's my entire life. And if, you know, I don't have $1 million fish store and I don't act like $1 million owner. And I've said that a lot and I'll continue to say it, but it's one of those things I think gets lost with the YouTube personalities and all that kind of stuff. And no offense whatsoever to you, that it's not your gig at all. But there's some people out there who play the part wrong, and it promotes the hobby, but almost in a wrong way. Like, oh yeah, sure, you can set up a saltwater tank today and throw everything you want into it. You know what I mean? So there's ways to do it, and I appreciate what you do, and I hope that continues with your followers.
I appreciate that. I love working with you. It's been a blast so far.
It's many years to come, my friend. I hope we continue to do this for a long time.
We will, absolutely, 100%. So what is Oasis Aquatics stock for fish?
Our stock?
Yes.
I'm trying to keep up with it, man. It's forever changing. So I do as best I can with the online thing. I like I said, I mean, I don't like to be like the guru of online fish selling, but I do the best I can with keeping up with it, and things that I don't think that people see or have access to across the country. I try my best to bring those in and then put them into my online stock lists. And I also just started doing saltwater stuff on Morph Market, because finally they put fish on Morph Market, which is incredible. So yeah, I mean, it's forever changing. Obviously I got to work with the market. I got to know what's kind of trendy and what people always want to keep. And then like the new best thing that maybe some people have never seen before. And still to this day, I bring in stuff that I've never seen before in person or have ever had access to. And the first time I'm seeing it is opening up a bag from an import from some foreign country that hopefully they sent me what they said they did. So it's always, you know, it's an adrenaline rush. And that's kind of what I live for in the hobby. That's what keeps me so passionate about it, is there's, you know, the kind of the classics that I always go back to. And then there's those things that I've never seen before. And a lot of people haven't either. And whether that be some little tetra this big or some giant monster that eats children in the Amazon, I mean, it doesn't matter. It just, you know what I mean? It keeps me happy, and it keeps me, you know, chasing the next thing. So it's always fun.
Well, earlier we talked about my very first unboxing. Well, later on in today's show, we're going to have another one. This one's going to be much better because I found my good camera.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to definitely going to send a couple goodies your way, and I can't wait to see the unboxing.
I hope you like it. It'll definitely be a lot better than the first.
Oh, it's going to be fun, man. Hey, not that the first one was bad, but we had...
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, we're going to have fun, though. It's I'm very excited to send those fish to you, and, you know, if I could drive them down personally, I would, but unfortunately, you're about a 20-hour drive from me, so maybe next time, but...
That would be cool, though.
Yeah, one of these days we'll make it happen.
So we actually have a discount going on right now for all of our viewers. Would you like to explain it?
Yeah, so anybody, correct me if I'm wrong, that the discount code is Aqua Alex?
It's Aqua Alex Oasis 10.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so you heard it there first, but yeah, anybody who wants to place an order online through Oasis is 10% off any livestock orders. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, even if one person sees this and orders that, I would be more than humbled. I really appreciate anybody who wants to watch this and reach out to me. I can't thank you enough for having me on here, and hopefully it goes well.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. I had a blast, and I'm glad to be working with you.
Oh, absolutely, man. The pleasure's all on my side. This is my first ever YouTube interview, and you are also my first ever unboxing video. So I am extremely humbled. I'm extremely grateful, and hopefully we can, at the very least, bring more people into the hobby that we obviously both love so much.
It's the first of many interviews.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure I'll have you on again.
Anytime you want me on, brother, you let me know.
Sounds good. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being part of my 10-year anniversary.
Absolutely. Happy anniversary to Aqua Alex, and thank you guys so much. It's good to see you, man. I really appreciate everything, and we'll talk soon, I'm sure.
Sounds good.
All right. Take care, brother.
And that was an incredible interview. I would probably say it was my favorite thing for our 10-year YouTube anniversary. It was an awesome interview, so thank you, Tom Maguire, for being a great guest. But we still have a lot of great things coming up here on night 2. Coming up tonight on our main event here on night 2 of our 10-year YouTube anniversary, it's the Oasis Aquatics unboxing. What new fish will I get from Oasis Aquatics? Find out tonight in the main event of night 2 of our 10-year YouTube anniversary. So coming up pretty soon, we'll have our main event where I'll be unboxing some new fish from Oasis Aquatics. But I would like to remind everyone, we do have a giveaway going on tonight. The winner will receive a signed copy of Moments the Weekend. All you have to do is enter hashtag Alex Cardinale 10 into the comments, and you'll win a copy of my friend Katherine Jones' book, Moments the Weekend. So make sure you use hashtag Alex Cardinale 10 to enter this awesome giveaway. All right. Right now, we are going to go ahead and take another blast from the past, another Throwback Thursday, and this goes back to 2016. Here's how I wake up in the morning with my baby Brandy. She's now 10 weeks old, and she's getting a lot bigger. Huh, Brandy? Good girl. Huh, baby? Good girl. Huh, baby? Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Good girl, huh? Hi, Brandy. Hi, good girl.
Astros have 2 on, but 2 out. You know, man, 62 runs batted in this bag. That's
Howell. Howell. Oh. Good girl, huh, cutie? Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie. Good girl. No.
Do you have an obsession for aquariums and tropical fish? Well, so does Aqua Alex Cardinale, and that's why he is now an admin on the wonderful Facebook fish keeping and aquarium group Aquarium Obsession. It's also why I'm so happy to tell you about this group. It is a place for every fish keeper, whether you are keeping freshwater or saltwater or even goldfish. We also welcome reptile and amphibian enthusiasts. Aquarium Obsession is one of the only Facebook fish keeping groups where our members come first, and we want them to feel part of our fish family. Members are encouraged to participate in group activities such as Aquatic YouTube Thursdays. Fish tubers are welcome to share any of their fish keeping or reptile videos on Thursdays. We also have knowledgeable staff including Aqua Alex. So what are you waiting for? Come find out what the obsession is about our group. Check out Aquarium Obsession on Facebook today and join our group. Type Aquarium Obsession in the search bar or go to this link, www.facebook.com/groups/JOMF group.
All right now we're going to welcome back Chef Alex to the show. And Chef Alex has 2 recipes to give you, and they are delicious recipes. So right now, Chef Alex is going to give out a chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. Make this simple cake using a boxed chocolate cake mix and homemade peanut butter frosting. So the ingredients for this include a chocolate cake mix, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of Crisco butter shortening, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and 2 teaspoons of milk. Prepare and bake cake as directed on cake mix. Let the cake cool completely. And to make the frosting, combine the peanut butter, shortening, powdered sugar, and milk, and mix well. And frost your cooled cake with the delicious peanut butter frosting. You're definitely going to love the chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. And then we have my delicious homemade macaroni and cheese recipe. For this, you're going to need 2 pounds of pasta, 4 cups of whole milk, 2 cups of chicken stock, 1 8-ounce block of Velveeta cheese, 3 cans of Campbell's cheddar soup, shredded cheese. You can use as much shredded cheese as you want and different kinds as well. I recommend using cheddar, Monterey Jack, Munster, provolone, and your favorite seasonings. Begin by making the sauce. Create a roux by melting 1 stick of butter and a 1/2 cup of flour. Whisk together. Add milk and chicken stock and mix until thickened. Add Velveeta and your shredded and the cheddar cheese soup. Simmer 10 minutes. Add half of the shredded cheese and mix. Remove from heat. Your cheese sauce is now created. Cook the pasta until al dente, about 7 minutes. Combine pasta with cheese sauce and then place in a hotel pan. Top with breadcrumbs and the rest of the cheese and bake at a 375 oven for 45 minutes. And that is my delicious macaroni and cheese recipe that you cannot go wrong with. All right, now we're going to hear another hit single from my rapper friend Ryan Serene. The name of this song is Bandit, and it is my personal favorite song that my friend has created.
shit ain't tricking if you got it. Heard the flow, yeah, I got knowledge. If you want it, come and get it. Put in work, I'm about my profit. Serve it up, know they're watching. Heard I'm back, yeah, I'm rocking. Mic is hot, I won't drop it. Stock is moving like a rocket. Shit is different, that's the point. I get high without the joint. Yeah, this music speaks to me like a bandit with my coin. I ain't Robin Hood, I got mouths to feed. All this inflation shit, no, I don't rap for free. You looking for a feature, you better send that Venmo. My flow, I say Frio, did that to stroke my ego. If you don't like my new shit, dog, you must be clueless. Where is Iggy at? Her ass is extra juicy. Face down, ass up, let me look at it. Put my kids to bed, shit, I'm on my jackrabbit. You wanna ride this bike? Bitch, I ain't stationary. You know I love to bounce, don't do that missionary. This here is target practice, I keep a steady hand. So if you take a shot, you get no second chance. I might just sell my soul, could use a couple bills. Yo, put me up for auction, I'd take 100 mil. Yeah, you heard me right, said I'd take 100 mil. Hear me yelling, I want in like a bandit. Got the juice once again, y'all can't have it. Your wallet, I jack it. Your purse, I snatch it. This money, I stack it, cause I'm a fucking bandit. Hear me yelling, I want in like a bandit. Got the juice once again, y'all can't have it. Your wallet, I jack it. Your purse, I snatch it. This money, I stack it, cause I'm a fucking bandit. Take my notes from 50, I got 9 shots in me. He taught me how to rob, so y'all ain't fucking with me. Stack my cash like Legos, had to change the tempo. Got you extra juicy, I treat the cat like Burrow. Fuck your social ladder, she'd rather climb this dick. Y'all back the wrong horse, these cats are counterfeit. I'm feeling extra petty, drums are hitting heavy. Call all the haters out, yeah, I could use some envy. I drink tequila straight, I'm flammable as shit. I'll strike a fucking match, get this whole place lit. I love to stir the pot, sometimes you gotta flex. This is my fucking kitchen, God, I'm saying yes, chef. Hey yo, back to business, I'm in the driver's seat. Serene riding shotgun, catch us in South Beach.
And that's my personal favorite of his hit single that was recently released. But he has another single coming out called The Tide on March 22nd. That's going to be another incredible event and another incredible song. Right now, Aqua Alex is going to show you another awesome fish. It's my pair of Rotkeil Severums. Look at that intense red on this Rotkeil Severum. Very beautiful fish. They are indeed an awesome fish. All right now it is time for our final surprises. Let's check them out.
Hey Alex, congratulations on 10 years on YouTube, bro. You've been around for 10 whole years, longer than a lot of other people I know on YouTube, and you've stuck around all this time while many other YouTubers in the fish keeping universe have disappeared and have been gone for years, but you never left, you never disappeared. And I'd like to thank you for that. I really appreciate you sticking around so we could all enjoy your videos, your live streams, and all that. But yeah, congratulations, bro. Shamu Aquarium's out.
Thank you, Brandon, for that. I really appreciate those kind words.
Hey Alex, congratulations on night 2 of your epic 10-year anniversary of Aqua Alex on YouTube. I've been here from the very start watching all your videos. I've enjoyed going back and forth with you, commenting on all of your lives. I'm looking forward to the next 10 years. All of us at Aquarium Obsession are very proud to have you on our admin team. We're very proud to broadcast your lives directly from our Facebook group, Aquarium Obsession. Thank you for everything you do as an admin in our group. I love you, brother, and I'm very proud to support you. Thank you for the quality content you put out the past 10 years. Here's to another great 10 years of videos of Aqua Alex.
Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Brandon and Matt, for those wonderful messages.
The next Saturday Live with Alex Cardinale airs, live Saturday, March 9th, 2024, at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It will be the first live stream, and the first Saturday Live following our historic 10-year YouTube anniversary. Coming off the heels of a successful and fun 10-year YouTube anniversary, Alex Cardinale will have a few major announcements to make to kick off Saturday Live. What will the major announcements be, and what significance might they have? The animal of the week will be the adorable koala from Australia. The Oasis Aquatics featured fish will be the bushy-nosed pleco. Aquascape Online featured fish will be the golden dorado. Aqua Alex's featured fish will be the black ghost knifefish. Chef Alex will have Lent and diabetic-friendly recipes. Sergeant Slaughter will have facts on Miami Zoo and crumble cookies. Topics will include fun things to do on St. Patrick's Day. And with WrestleMania 40 coming up from now until WrestleMania, WWE fan Alex Cardinale will discuss a favorite WrestleMania match. What will this WrestleMania match be? Plus, New York Yankee Spotlight, Karens of the Week, funny videos, and so much more. Live this Saturday, March 9th, 2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on YouTube channel The Real Alex Cardinale.
And that's going to be our next live stream following tonight's episode. My friend Brandon says, we love you, Alex. That's awesome. I love you guys, too. You guys are the reasons why I am celebrating 10 years tonight and yesterday. So thank you all for your love and support. It means the absolute world to me, and I definitely enjoy hosting my YouTube videos and my live streams. All right now it is time for my final throwback, and this one again goes back to 2016. Hi guys, I'm going to do an unboxing here from some fish I got from my favorite local fish store for the 120 salt tank. Let me show you what I got. First open the top so we can acclimate them. First we got right here is a one-spot fox face. Believe it or not, this guy is one of my many dream fishes. Very beautiful looking. It's known for that little spot right there. This differs it from the fox face low. Very, very nice. Look at the colors on this guy. So we're going to put him in there. Let him acclimate for a while. And then we got a tang over here that a lot of people are going to recognize. This is a Naso tang. This is a common one. It's not as nice as the blonde, but still got some nice colors. They call this the lipstick tang. Very beautiful fish. I'm glad to finally have one of these in my tank. We'll float him. And then I got my brother Jimmy a nice birthday present. I got him a blue throat trigger to go along with his bursa trigger. This is actually a male, and you can tell that by the blue chin that this trigger has. So we're going to float him as well. So I got 2 more fish coming in today, and I'll have a video for that. And a video of them acclimating. Thank you for watching. Alright, it has been an incredible 10-year YouTube anniversary. We're about ready for our main event. And what a great main event I have for you, an Oasis Aquatics unboxing. But before we get to our main event, I look forward to next year's celebration when we celebrate 11 years. So next year's celebration will be on Thursday, March 6th, 2025, and Friday, March 7th, 2025. So we'll have a celebration on a Friday night, which will be incredible. Next year, I plan on going to New Jersey to visit Oasis Aquatics. So that's going to be really fun. And who knows what else will be a part of the 11-year YouTube anniversary. I can't wait for that in 365 days. All right, let's get to our main event. It is now time to get some new fish from Oasis Aquatics. Tonight's main event is brought to you by Oasis Aquatics. Find your oasis today. Check out Oasis Aquatics at oasisaquaticsnj.com. It's time for our main event here on night 2 of my 10-year YouTube anniversary. And boy, am I ready for this main event. This is what you and I have been waiting for. It's the Oasis Aquatics unboxing. Now, you previously just saw my friend Tom bagging up these fish. Now it's time for me to unbox them and acclimate them into my aquarium. So I got 6 fish today, and previously on my YouTube channel, I announced 2 of the fish. A orange Xingu pike and an NTT datnoid. But what are the other 4 fish? Well, we're going to find out right now because this is the Oasis Aquatics unboxing. I want to thank Tom for sending me some high quality fish. I have no doubt everything in here is alive and well and is top quality. So let's get right to our unboxing. Let's see what I take out first. So first we have, this is the NTT datnoid. So very beautiful fish. NTT datnoid, my first datnoid in many years. I haven't had a datnoid in a while. Perfect size, a nice medium size for me to grow out. And I'm going to enjoy keeping the NTT datnoid in my 125. So that's the NTT datnoid. Alright. Up next, we have one Lima Chevenot's catfish. As you guys know, I'm a big catfish fan. I like tiger Chevenot's, but they just get way too big for me. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to get a Lima Chevenot's and grow him out. And I really love Lima Chevenot's, so they're going to do great in my 125. There's one of them right there. Here we have one of my dream fish. It's hard to see them right now in a bag, but we'll see them in the tank. We have an orange Xingu 1 pike cichlid. Very good size. We'll definitely grow him out as well. Very, very beautiful fish. Very colorful as well. He's a little bit stressed right now, but once he colors up, he'll look great in the 125 for sure. Very beautiful orange pike cichlid. Alright. And then here we have, what's this big guy? Here we have my very first true parrot cichlid. Kind of hard to see him because of the bag, but this is a true South American parrot cichlid. He looks like a chocolate cichlid, but he's not. Very, very cool parrot cichlids. They get a nice metallic blue as they mature. They're called the parrot cichlid because they look like the blue and gold macaws that come from South America. Very beautiful blue and gold, very beautiful parrot cichlid. Very, very nice. All these fish are looking healthy and looking perfect. So I thank my friend Tom for that. And finally, the last fish is another Lima shovenose. I like seeing Lima shovenose in pairs and in groups, and believe it or not, Lima shovenose catfish are actually a schooling fish. So that's why I decided to get a pair of them. So, Tom, you did a great job once again. Thank you so much, Tom, for allowing me to do an unboxing here on my 10-year YouTube anniversary. And don't forget, fish keepers, you can do your own unboxing. And you can save 10% off your order by using discount code Aqua Alex Oasis 10 between now and Sunday. So you only have until Sunday to save 10% off your order. And for large orders, that's $10 off everything in your order. To place an order with Oasis Aquatics, just go to oasisaquaticsnj.com, take a look at the stock list, and click the How to Order button. And in the email there, you can put what you want, your address for a shipping quote, and the livestock that you want, and a discount code Oasis Aquatics, or excuse me, the discount code Aqua Alex Oasis 10 to save 10%. So now we're going to float these guys in the home aquarium, my 125, and then we are going to show you them acclimating to the aquarium. Here is the NTT Datnoid acclimating. As you can see, very colorful. He's even got bars on him, which is cool. So he's almost stable now. Very beautiful NTT Datnoid that I'm acclimating to my 125. And then right here we have one of the two Lima shovenose cats. Very, very beautiful. And this is the other Lima shovenose catfish. So two Lima shovenose, the NTT Tiger Datnoid, and then right here we have one of my dream Crenchicicla pike cichlids. This is a orange Xingu 1 pike cichlid. He's not really orange right now because he's stressed, but he will color up nicely once he's added to this tank. Very beautiful fish. And then finally, to conclude our unboxing, this looks like a chocolate cichlid, but it is not. It is a true parrot cichlid. A true South American parrot cichlid. I know it's hard to see him because of the bag. Let's see if I move him this way if he gets any better. But it's a very beautiful fish. So I'm going to let these guys acclimate, and then I'm going to add them to the aquarium. Thank you so much, Tom, from Oasis Aquatics. Some of the tank mates I'll be going in with include arowana, Severums, a Synodontis cat, an Oscar, and a few convicts. Alright YouTube, let's end the 10-year YouTube anniversary with an update on my 125. It's been a while since I've given you an update on this aquarium, so I figured I'll end the 10-year YouTube anniversary with an update on this tank. So obviously I got some new fish for my 10-year YouTube anniversary, including that beautiful parrot cichlid, an albino Oscar, an NTT datnoid, some Lima Chevanos, and other cats. So now I'm going to show you all the fish here in the 125 to end the 10-year YouTube anniversary. So first we have my silver arowana, who definitely put on a lot of size. I got him last May at about 3.5 inches, and now he's pushing a good 10 to 11 inches. Very beautiful silver arowana. He got a lot bigger in this 125. And then we have my 4 convicts that I got late in 2013 as juveniles, and they're now really large. These are all male convicts. 4 male convicts. I rehomed the rest of them, so I only kept the 4 best ones. Very, very nice. Here is one of my 2 Rotkeil Severums, and there's the other Rotkeil Severum. Very, very beautiful fish. And over here we have my Heroes Libifier Severum, mouth brooding Severum, just starting to get that red belly and the pink spots. And here is my very first South American true parrot cichlid. I've been wanting one for years, and I finally got one. I'm very excited about raising a South American parrot cichlid. Here is one of my new albino Oscars. This was sold as an albino lemon Oscar, but I just think it's a regular albino Oscar. And there's the other albino Oscar in the background. And right here in the driftwood is my new NTT datnoid. Very beautiful fish. And somewhere in here are 2 Lima Chevanos and my orange Xingu pike that I got from Oasis Aquatics. So in this tank right now are 2 Rotkeil Severums, a Heroes Libifier, a South American True Parrot, the Silver Arowana, 4 Convicts, 2 Albino Oscars, a Orange Xingu Pike, the NTT Datnoid, 2 Lima Chevanos, and the Synodontis Cat. I'm eventually going to upgrade all these guys to a 180 or a 220. So the only thing missing from this tank is some dither fish. Maybe I'll add some red hook silver dollars or something in the future. Here is that Synodontis cat I was just talking about. Here is my Lima Chevanos and orange Xingu pike. Very beautiful fish. Look at the stomach on the Lima Chevanos. They just ate tilapia, bloodworms, and market shrimp. Here's my beautiful orange Xingu pike. It's been years since I wanted one, and I finally got one from Oasis Aquatics. Both Lima Chevanos are eating well. They look good. Well, thank you for watching the 10-year YouTube anniversary. Aqua Alex saying, have a great day. Thank you all for tuning in and being part of the 10-year YouTube anniversary. It was a blast. I truly had a lot of fun over the last 48 hours. Special thanks to rapper Ryan Serene, Jeremy Stellhorn, Katherine Jones, and Tom Maguire from Oasis Aquatics for being great party guests. Special thanks to Matt, Sean Peck, and Brandon King for their surprise appearances. I really appreciate that. Also, a special thanks to Brian Conway for giving out a copy of Fish Keeping for Kids. That was really great. And a huge thank you to everyone that watched Night 1 and that watched Night 2. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, and I hope you enjoy all the content that I put out there. 2024 is going to be an amazing year. And if anything, 2024 is only going to get better here on out after these two great shows. With that being said, have a great rest of your night and a great weekend. And I look forward to celebrating 10 years this year. And I look forward to seeing you 365 days from now on our 11th anniversary. Good night, everybody.
Alex Cardinale would like to thank Tom Maguire, Oasis Aquatics, Katherine Jones, Ryan Serene, Brandon King and Matt LeMay for making Night 2 of the 10-year YouTube anniversary a huge success. I also would like to thank everyone for watching Night 1 and Night 2 of the 10-year YouTube anniversary. You ladies and gentlemen are the reason why my channel has grown and will continue to grow over the years. Let's all look forward to another 10 years here on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. Special thanks to rapper Ryan Serene, Jeremy Stellhorn, Katherine Jones, and Oasis Aquatics owner Tom Maguire for being great party guests. Special thanks to Sean Peck, Matt LeMay and Brandon King for the surprise appearances. Special thanks to Brian Conway, author of Fish Keeping for Kids, and Katherine Jones, author of Moments the Weekend, for sponsoring the giveaways. A final thank you to Oasis Aquatics and Tom Maguire for offering 10% off for fish keepers. I'll see you all back here in 365 days for my 11th year YouTube anniversary. Goodbye for now.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes.
매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever baby.
어둠이 내게 편했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And we thought that we can't be together.